Assalamualaikum everyone. We, Group 5, will present about current issue faced by the local government. These are our group members for Group 5. Now, let's move on to the introduction. Local government is the lowest level of public administration under the authority of the national or state government and local government. Also acts as an intermediary between the people and higher level of government because it operates closest to the community. Furthermore, the fundamental principles guiding to effective local government are good governance, which include transparency, accountability, responsiveness, inclusiveness, equity, rule of law, effectiveness, and consensus orientation. Generally, the role of local government is responsible for public infrastructure, local regulations, community facilities, economic development, safety and health, environmental protection, disaster preparedness, and social welfare service. Apart from that, local government also face issues such as financial shortage, urbanization, environmental pressures, technological changes, and weak governance that will affect service delivery and community well-being. This presentation will continue with the background historical development of local government in Malaysia.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is NATASYA binti Muhammad ROHAIZAM and my ID number is 2023629014, and today I'll be presenting about 2.0, which is the historical or the background of local government. Firstly, local government is the lowest level of government in Malaysia and it also plays an important role in serving the people in their daily life. The local authorities are very responsible for providing essential goods and services within their respective areas. The local government system in Malaysia was first introduced in 1801 and was influenced by the British democratic ideas, which made it very similar to the British system. However, it did not fully suit the Malaysian socio-political environment. In March 1965, the local government was formally introduced under the Federal Constitution and then followed by the Local Government Bill and election in September 1965. The system is currently governed by the Local Government Act 1976, which remain in force until today. Malaysia's local government is divided into three categories, which is first is city councils that manage large urban and state administrative areas. Second is municipal councils, which manage towns with the large population. And lastly is district councils. They manage rural areas with a smaller population. These categories are based on factors such as population size, annual income, infrastructure, and service provided. The executive authority is held by the mayor in cities, councils, and the president in municipal and district councils. Their salaries are determined by the state government and they head the executive committees of their respective local authorities. Government services can generally be divided into environmental services and personal services. Environmental services focus on keeping the surroundings safe, clean, and pleasant for citizens. This includes effective policy making, planning streets and open spaces, and creating healthy and attractive environment that support the public well-being. Personal services, on the other hand, directly meet the people's daily needs such as providing education, medical care, through hospitals, and social welfare assistance for those in need. The Ministry of Local Government will play an important role in law enforcement and the implementation of government policy. Its function includes studying, reviewing, and proposing the amendments to the Local Government Act 1976 and related to the subsidiary legislation. The Ministry also issues circulars and guidelines to give clear instruction and support to the local authorities. Through these efforts, it assists local government in daily administration, policy implementation, and service delivery, ensuring the services are provided efficiently to the community. Lastly, in terms of legislation, local authorities in Peninsular Malaysia operate under the Local Government Act 1976. In Sarawak, local authorities are governed by the Local Government Ordinance 1961. Meanwhile, in Sabah, the Local Authorities Ordinance 1996 will be applied. That's all from me. Thank you for listening, and I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FALIHA Binti Ali. My metric number is 2023865382, and I will explain current issues in local government, which is Healthy Cities project. So, what is Healthy Cities? Healthy Cities is a city that aims to improve the lifestyle of its citizens by providing a clean environment, integrated health services, and strong community involvement. The main goal is to help people live longer and healthier life. It focuses on safe housing, clean surroundings, and public spaces and community networks. Taman Tasik Tambahan in Ipoh is an example of a green public space that supports recreation, social interaction, and community well-being through cooperation between local authorities and residents. This shows local governments play key roles in implementing healthy cities but rapid urbanization and pollution challenge implementation. One of the key issues is resource limitation and weak coordination between agencies. For example, Kuala Lumpur produces more than 2,000 tons of waste daily, which puts heavy pressure on waste collection system, recycling facilities, and landfills. Due to this rising waste load, DBKL introduced the Zero Waste program to improve waste reduction and management. At the national level, Malaysia recorded a recycling rate of 37.9% in 2020 with a target of 40% by 2025. However, recycling practice remain uneven across different local councils. In addition, many local councils face insufficient staffing, overlapping jurisdiction, and limited expertise in health-focused urban planning. These issues slow down implementation and reduce the effectiveness of Healthy Cities initiative. These challenges clearly affect both communities and local governments. Poor waste management causes clogged drains and polluted rivers, leading to flash floods in areas like Kampung Baru and Chokit. It also increased dengue rates, with Malaysia recording over 123,000 cases in 2023, mostly in urban areas. Low-income communities are the most affected as they face higher health risks and financial burdens. At the government level, overlapping responsibilities and weak coordination slow responses and reduce accountability. This delays infrastructure upgrades, weaken public trust, and make it harder for Malaysia to meet WHO Healthy Cities standard. Despite this, local governments are taking action. In Kuala Lumpur, DBKL introduced the Zero Waste 2040 roadmap, targeting 20% organic and 40% non-organic waste reduction through long-term planning and stakeholder collaboration. In Penang, MBPP implemented outdoor residual spraying (ORS) to control dengue in high-risk flats, combined with community education and participation. Overall, these efforts show progress, but stronger coordination and public involvement are still needed. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Anissa Binti Abdul Manah and my number matric is 2023 6557 and 64, and I will present about current issue in local government, which is smart city implementation. Okay, first of all, what is smart city? Smart city is an urban area where technology and data collection help improve quality of life as well as the sustainability and efficiency of city operation. Smart city technologies used by local government include information and communication technologies, or known as ICT, and Internet of Things, IoT. The idea of smart city typically involve three aspects, which is the first one is the use of information, communication, and digital technology to handle the urban difficulties, improve of urban management and quality of life, as well as ensure sustainability, efficiency, and security. The second one is increased economic and business activity. And lastly, ongoing participation by the public and urban innovation. Malaysia has also begun its journey towards smart city. The example of smart city that we can see in Malaysia is Cyberview Smart City, Iskandar Smart City, and Smart Selangor. Malaysia started the development of smart city in 2014, partnering with Malaysia's National Applied Research and Development Facility, which is MIMOS Berhad. While Malaysia's effort to develop smart cities continue, there are still few challenges that keep arising. Knowing these challenges is important to ensuring that every action taken actually contribute to a better and more sustainable future for our communities. One of the challenges is the poor planning of cities. Poor execution in management can result in natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, and tornadoes. It also can cause system problems such as network outage and infrastructure malfunction. Thus, designing sustainability is essential in order to develop fast recovery strategies to fix problem and restore city function back to normal. However, the discovery as well as execution of recovery and fault-tolerant solution raise in both design and operating costs. Therefore, the issue would be to build failure recovery system with a little impact on costs and operational efficiency. The second challenges in implementing smart city is the current technology that fails to align with the smart city concept. There is a lack of alignment between smart city and BIM standards despite their shared interoperable data models and decision frameworks. It shows that both standards are developed in parallel but independently of one another. Current technology and data analytics procedures have limits for capturing, integrating, and using data within the smart city framework. Despite advancement in smart city technology, solutions like IoT, big data, and other technologies. For example, Malaysia's smart city implementation face challenges such as poor data sharing and fragmented digital infrastructure, which show misalignment with smart city concept. Traffic congestion is also one of the challenges in implementing smart city. It happens when the need for road space is more than what is available, and it has become worse in many countries because of the population growth, fast urbanization, more development, more vehicles on the road, new technology, also the rise of delivery services and ride sharing. It is such a universal global problem that will lead to delays, economic losses, inconvenience, and air pollution. As a result, it will lower the citizens' quality of life because they may be stuck in traffic for a few hours every day or full with overcrowded public transport. According to McKinsey Global Institute 2018, it states that in Kuala Lumpur, congestion on roads costs 2 until 5% of GDP every year, which is equivalent to 3,100 ringgit per resident. Additionally, Malaysia's unpredictable weather may worsen traffic congestion, especially during peak hours. Last but not least, improvement made by Malaysia. Although the challenges that I said earlier exist, Malaysia has made significant improvement through smart government initiative that promotes information disclosure and open data from the government, elevate the use of data sharing platforms across government agency, and increase the scope of e-government services. This measure ensures that planning decisions are well organized and based on solid evidence. Urban observatories such as Iskandar Malaysia Urban Observatory, or known as IMUO, have been established to collect, update, analyze, manage, also distribute data and information to regional authorities for better city implementation. By providing real-time data and evidence-based planning, these observatories assist city in anticipation hazards, responding rapidly to problems, and effectively restoring operation without incurring unnecessary expenses. Additionally, Malaysia also has made significant investment in digital infrastructure and is currently at the forefront of regional 5G initiative. The National Fiberization and Connectivity Plan aims to achieve average download speeds of 30 Mbps in 98% of populated areas by 2023. This guarantees that digital infrastructure is not only extended but also meets the needs of smart city application, closing the gap between current technologies and smart city standards. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now we will move on to 4.0, the implication current issues in the local government. Issue number 1. Government plays a key role in the success of Health Cities project because it ensures health is included in the urban planning decision-making. Strong governance requires clear leadership and good coordination between federal and state and local authorities. However, many local councils face challenges such as limited funding, staff shortage, and overlapping responsibility, and the lack of technical expertise. These issues show a slow decision-making and weaken the response of environmental public health problems As a result, local authorities struggle to fully align their actions with the WHO Health Cities framework, which delays the long-term improvement in the urban health and living condition. Meanwhile, service delivery is a core pillar of the Health Cities project because clean environments and effective public health services directly affect people's well-being. In many urban areas, problems such as poor waste management, uneven recycling facilities, weak drainage systems, and delayed disease control are still common. These issues lead to pollution, flooding, and the spread of diseases like dengue, especially in the densely populated community. When essential services fail to meet growing urban demands in the impact of Health Cities initiative, it is reduced and intended health benefits are not fully experienced by the community. Citizen satisfaction is closely linked to the success of the Health Cities project because community participation and public trust are essential. Ongoing environmental problems are an inconsistent service delivery reduces residents' confidence in the local authorities. Communities affected by flooding, unmanaged waste, or disease outbreaks often feel neglect, which lowers their willingness to take part in the government programs. Since WHO cities framework strongly promotes public participation, low citizen engagement weakens the long-term sustainability effective of health cities effort. For issue number 2, smart city development requires a strong governance, especially in planning and decision making. However, poor urban planning and weak alignment between digital standards reduces coordination between agencies. For smart city, challenges directly affect service delivery because urban services depend heavily on technology. Network failures and poor system integration disrupt services such as transport, waste management, and emergency responses. For citizen satisfaction depends on whether smart cities initiative improve daily life on ongoing traffic congestion, unreliable digital system, and service disruptions to reduce quality of life and public trust. When citizens do not see clear benefits, confidence in smart city investments decreases. We will move on to the strategies. To strengthen institutional capacity, local governments should create clear governance structures to reduce overlapping responsibilities and train officials in digital governance, data analytics, and smart city planning. Long-term funding is also essential to maintain digital infrastructure, recovery system, and ensuring smart sustainable are effective. And community participation key to smart success. Government should engage citizens through digital platforms, public consultation, and awareness campaigns. Technology readiness ensures reliable smart city service, and local authorities should implement integrated digital system for seamless data sharing, invest in high-speed networks, secure data centers. Meanwhile, strong policies and regulation provide foundation for smart cities. Government should update urban planning laws, set clear rules for data privacy and security, align prior policies across sector, and offer incentive for innovation.
In conclusion, Malaysia's Healthy Cities and Smart Cities initiative highlight the crucial role of local governance in creating sustainable, livable, and technological advanced urban environments. Achieving these goals requires modern infrastructure, strong governance, clear coordination, and active citizen participation. Healthy cities must tackle pollution, poor waste management, and public health pressures, while smart cities need better digital system, data sharing, and reduce service disruption. Understanding these challenges allows stakeholders to address gaps, improve environmental and health outcomes, and implement long-term strategies that enhance both technology and community well-being in the future. That's all from us. Thanks for watching and listening.